Hi, I'm Michael Ault, a realtor with the Corcoran Connect. My family's originally from Ohio. We moved down in the late 70s. Pretty much been in Central Florida since then. Between Osceola and Polk Counties, I moved back and forth with reference to work. I was originally in law enforcement. I worked for Polk County Sheriff's Office for almost 18 years. Before that, I was with Osceola County as an auxiliary deputy. I never intended to go into law enforcement. My brother came home one day and said, hey, Osceola County is looking to expand their auxiliary deputy program. Would you be interested? And I said, sure, why not? 8 years later, I found out that I enjoyed it a lot. I ended up going to the full-time academy, got my full standards, and then I applied at other agencies and I went to Polk County full-time. So after 18 years, I was coming up on I'm looking to retire because I'm like, okay, I've had enough of law enforcement. I've been in it for 24, 25 years. So I decided, I was looking for a different type of career. I know how I felt when I purchased my first home and how I felt when I even purchased my second home when I moved back to Osceola County, and it gave me a sense of accomplishment. And that's one reason why I picked real estate, because I figured I could help people. I can get them through the problems that's associated with buying a home and fulfill their dreams of where they can own their own home and enjoy life as much as I have. Law enforcement is a lot like real estate if you think about it, at least the way I look at it. In law enforcement, we responded to situations where there was a problem. Something is going on that we had to solve. So we would respond to the house and we would talk to all the parties involved, and we would try to find a common ground, or obviously following by the laws of what people can and cannot do. So if you look at real estate in that portion, it's basically the same way. We have issues where people are trying to buy a home, but there are certain programs that they have to follow. There's certain guidelines they have to follow. There's certain things they can do, certain things they can't do, or should or shouldn't do. So basically it becomes down to problem solving. In law enforcement, we went to houses, we solved problems. In real estate, that's what I do. I solve problems. That way you don't have to worry about anything when you're purchasing a home. That's what I do. I take care of all the problems, and once the problems are solved, you get your home. I've actually been in real estate approximately 2 years. It's been a lot different than I expected. I thought it was probably going to be easier. When I bought my first home many years ago when I was in law enforcement, I really didn't see all the work that an agent does to assist that home sale to go through. When I became an agent and I took the classes and then I started working, I realized there's a lot of work that has to be done. It is amazing on the amount of paperwork, the problems that you have to solve, the situations that you got to get through to help that deal facilitate to the end to where it gets taken care of. So like I said, yeah, it's a big difference. Like I said, I wanted something challenging. It's definitely challenging to me. There's always something different comes up. Very few deals actually just slide through. There's always somebody in the background that's taking care of something that needs to be fixed. I work a lot with my church, the Church of God at St. Cloud on Vermont Avenue. Every year we put on a fall festival for our community for any of the kids in the neighborhood, or actually anybody in St. Cloud that wants to come to it. It's free of charge. There's rides and there's games, refreshments, candy for the kids and everything, and it's a lot of fun. Usually we pick a theme, we get costumes. There was even one year where I was in a T-Rex costume. It was inflatable. It was rather hot. However, I'm out there with all the kids running around, jumping, and we're having a great time. We also put on a Christmas play usually every year. Sometimes I might have a small part in the Christmas play. Most of the time I'm helping with the scenery and setting up the scenery and to get things rolling onto the Christmas play. When it comes to listing homes, at the Corcoran Connection, we don't just throw a sign in the yard, put it on MLS and say, hey, here it is, hopefully it sells. We go the extra mile. We do a lot of different type of advertising. We'll put it on Facebook, we do videos, goes on YouTube. So we like for as many people to see it as possible. I like working with first-time home buyers. It's something new, they haven't owned a home before. The smiles on their face, their happiness when they get their keys to their house and they can't believe, oh, we own a home. I also enjoy working with sellers because yes, they already own their home, but they're looking to move on to the next chapter of their life. So in that respect, they always get happy. You know, they're always happy like, hey, yeah, we can move on. We want to downsize and move someplace else. Or we're just looking for a bigger house because our family has grown. And then that makes them happy.